Hey, what's up, everybody? Y'all know who it is. The infamous Joseph, Joey G. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Eagles, like I said, what a comeback in the fourth quarter last night. 2-0, baby. Suck it, Colts. Suck it, Andrew Luck. Ha ha. Yeah, and you Cowboys, to my buddy Kurt. Suck it. But anyway, on the wrestling. Raw was great last night. But there's something that needs to go. Sorry, I got phlegm stuck in my... I'm sorry, I don't mean to be disgusting, too much information. But, what do you call it? Raw was great last night. The Punk, Heyman, again, another great promo. Vince, Hunter, and Steph, and the rest of the WWE creative must be saying this because it's unbelievable. I mean, Heyman, storyline-wise, he's great. He's so slick. To get out of a fight, he's just great. Hit me. Go ahead, John. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Come on, John. Hit me. You won't hit me because you're not a bully. You won't hit me in front of the C Nation. Come on, John. Hit me. Come on, John. Bring the thugonomics back. Come on, John. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. And Cena didn't hit him. Why? Because the PG shit's got to go. And those who are with me, leave a comment. Make a blog, send it to Stamford, Connecticut, because I will be the head of creative at WWE. I put my life, everybody I know, everybody I love and care about on the line. I will be in the WWE, the head of creative. It's not going to happen overnight. Just like the Mafia says. They didn't build Rome overnight. It ain't going to happen overnight. I might end up in some indie, in South Jersey somewhere, in North Jersey, or in Baltimore. I hear they have an indie in Baltimore. I might be at Tommy Dreamer's House of Hardcore, whatever. But I'm going to be writing storylines. And they're going to see how good they are. Because I ain't no joke. You know what I mean? I'm Vince Russo 20 times better. And I'm more controversial than Eric Bischoff ever was. Okay? I'm not a dick like that. I'll pay people for the money. But I'll be the one writing the storylines. I'll be getting paid. I don't want to be a superstar. They want to put me as a character. I can act. And I think you all know I can act. You know what I'm saying? I just want to, you know what I mean? But this PG shit's got to go. Everybody, Batista said it. And you know who he blamed it on? He blamed it on everybody's favorite Boy Scout. You can't see me. He ruined it. You went from Hulk Hogan, the American hero, the guy with the 20 orange python, the Hulkamania, you know what I mean? I remember sitting at my buddy Richie Stuber's house watching him, at the Royal Rumble the one year. It came down to him and the Ultimate Warrior in the middle of the match. And Tony Schiavone was doing commentating for the WWE. It was Royal Rumble 1990. It was right before WrestleMania 6 where it was the Warrior versus Hogan, and the Warrior beat him. I remember I went crazy that night. I was 13 years old. We were in 7th grade. And, it came down, and that was great. And... Hogan says, the Warrior, was given the bullet to kill Hulkamania. No, he wasn't. They were trying to go with him. It didn't work out. The Warrior was one-dimensional, and that was the problem. But this PG, it's got to go. Batista said, you ruined it, John. You went from Hulk Hogan. All right, like I said, I got off topic. You went from Hulk Hogan being the hero, say your prayers, eat your vitamins, do all that while he's sniffing mountains of cocaine and, you holding the older youth down. Hogan saying, do all this while he's snorting cocaine, letting every friggin' wrestler in the locker room bang his wife. You know it's the truth. Warrior told the truth. Why would the Warrior lie? Come on. Hogan, you're full of shit. You broke up Randy and Elizabeth's marriage. For real. Hats off, as I always say, to the Macho Man Randy Savage. Rest in peace, because he's one of the greatest ever. Straight up. Not as great as Shawn Michaels, but he's up there. And, it was just... Back then it wasn't even PG, and I was a little kid, and you would see more then than you do now. With that bunny a couple weeks, that was horrible. It was funny. Some people said John Cena was the bunny. It probably was Cena. It was probably Cena's idea. But no, in all seriousness, this is not John Cena. John Cena does what he's told. Vince McMahon is the one right now pushing him hard. And then Raw last night. I was watching the Eagles. I was flipping back and forth because I love wrestling. I ain't gonna lie. I love football too. I could do a sports show in here. You know what I mean? And what's up to my boys at the the 97 The Fanatic, John and Sean. You know what I mean? I want to get in touch with you. I want to be on your show. I'm Joey G, the future head of creative of WWE, but I know my sports just as well. Everybody knows where to find Joey G. You know what I'm saying? But that, last night during Raw, Brock Lesnar, come on, you could have sold it. As soon as he got in the ring with Cena, German suplex. I mean, I thought he was going to do it again. I thought he was going to give him 17. For real. I thought he was going to give him 17 German suplexes last night. And it's Vince, though, pushing John Cena. So, on John Cena's defense, I will say this. He's not the one burying himself or burying other people. It's not him putting himself over. He's not. It's Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon has said, I'm going to get all the mileage out of John Cena I can. And when John Cena can't do it anymore, that's when we move on as a company. John Cena is 37 years old. I'm 37. But I haven't taken as many bumps, nearly as many bumps as John Cena has. So I could probably get in the ring and go 10, 15 years. And I smoke a lot. You know what I mean? So I get out of breath real quick. You know what I mean? That don't mean I can't rumble. It just, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I smoke. I smoke a lot. And I've been smoking since I was 11 years old. You know, it's a bad habit to pick up. Like I say every night to the kids. I might smoke, but this isn't cool. Don't smoke. It's a bad habit. Very addictive, and it's death. It killed my father. It killed my grandfather. Don't smoke. But I'm not going to sit here and preach with a cigarette in my hand. Raw just, it's got to go to different legends. The Iron Sheik, I mean, half the time he can't understand. Bobby Heenan, I mean, I'm sorry, you can't understand what he's saying. He's suffering from throat cancer. But they all say, this PG, I mean, how could you put Stone Cold in this era? I mean, what would he say? Like, remember when he kicked Austin 316 says, I just whooped your ass. What would he say now? Austin 316 says, I just whooped your butt. Ooh, that's cool. Yay. Come on, dude. That was gay. Nerd. I mean, come on. What would The Rock say? I'm going to put my foot up your Rudy Poo butt. Come on. You wouldn't even be able to have them characters. And yeah, I mean, I'll blame Cena for some of it because Cena was cool when he rapped. And like somebody put a rap on him. Cena was a heel. He was keeping it real. I'm not a freestyle guy. I can't freestyle. I mean, I like you heard in my past shows, I like the old school rap. I'm not into all that new South shit and the looking like a bunch of fucking monsters. You know what I mean? With gold teeth. Shit's dead. I don't like it. But and that is for all you South dudes. Atlanta, Mississippi, all that. You ain't nothing. Come up to the East Coast. For real. That's where it's at. All right? Philly. That's where it's at. 215. For real. For life. That's where it's at. But, you know, last night, John Cena, I mean, like, the fight between him and Brock. I mean, it was just... I mean, like, Brock was, like, standing, and they said they broke Brock's nose. He didn't break Brock's nose. And if he did, it was by mistake. John Cena didn't do it on purpose. Come on, Brock Lesnar, if he wanted to, could destroy that whole locker room. I mean, that whole locker room. Nobody can get with Brock. I'll tell you what's going to be a great match. After United Champion, Brock Lesnar is supposed to stay champion. Now, the storyline I'm hearing, you know... John Cena is going to turn a Paul Heyman guy. You can see it coming. Why would they be doing these storylines and these great, I mean, these are historic promos the last 2 weeks him and Heyman have been doing. I mean, I haven't seen promos like this since Punk dropped that pipe bomb 3 years ago. What was it, June, end of June, or the beginning, July. Right before Money in the Bank 2011, where they had that big match with Cena and Punk. When Punk dropped the pipe bomb about this company be better off when Vince McMahon's dead. I mean, I thought that was the promo of all promos. But it wasn't. It wasn't a promo of all promos. I mean, them promos with Cena and Heyman, just unbelievable. I mean, just great art of work. I mean, Heyman's great. Heyman's just, the man's great. He's great. You know who else is great? Joey Styles. Another guy, PG era's got to go, man. He can't announce. I mean... And he was still announcing when it was TV 14. And I remember he said on Raw, I'm out. I got to call these guys sports entertainers. I can't even call the wrestling moves. I got to tell stories about when I was in ECW. I'm looking for my water. You know what I mean? Like on Triple H. Where's my water at? There it is. And, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, this PG shit's got to go. We got to get back. I'm not saying get the attitude. This is a reality era. Not good guys versus bad guys, like Vince always says. I mean, it's over. I mean, let them just go out and fight. Randy Orton's talking about quitting, walking out. They won't even let Randy Orton punt somebody in the head anymore because some kid punted another kid in the head, and I don't know where, in some hick state or hick wherever, in Hickville, somewhere in the United States. So that's banned now. Now Randy, if he does punt somebody, it's got to look like like he kick, like it's like really kicking him, not punting him, like kind of kicking him. You know what I mean? That's gay, for real. Like he can't even be the Viper anymore. He can't be that vicious Viper. It's not his fault. Don't boo him. Don't say Randy. He didn't even want to go back to doing this. Remember, he stopped doing that for 2 years when he was the Legend Killer, when he was destroying Triple H and the McMahon family back in 2009. Remember when him and Triple H main event at WrestleMania 25? He wasn't doing this. He was getting up there on the top rope and standing like this. Standing up straight like this, looking at the crowd. When he won the Royal Rumble, a stone cold face like this, pointed to the sign and all the fireworks went off. And I remember I was sitting right down here going crazy, saying Randy Orton is the man. Randy Orton is the man. He's still my favorite wrestler. Dean Ambrose, you know, he's coming up. He's one of my favorite wrestlers. And he probably will end up being my favorite wrestler because he is the future of the WWE. But if it's going PG, how are you going to have Jon Moxley, because that's Dean Ambrose's real name, how are you going to have him as the face of the company with a PG company? The Legends, Harley Race. Hillbilly Jim even said, this PG stuff is not working in this era. We're in 2014. 2014. Okay? We're back in 1985 fighting the Russians again. You're bringing back Rusev like it's the Iron Sheik versus Hulk Hogan all over again. I heard there's going to be a Cena-Rusev feud. Thank God it's not going to be for the title. Unless they do some kind of swerve and Cena wins the title Sunday night. And if he wins the title and goes heel and goes with Lesnar, I'll applaud that. And I'll go. If anybody saw my live SummerSlam event when I went crazy when Lesnar won the belt, I'll go even more crazier if Cena goes heel and wins the belt and goes with Heyman. But if Cena just wins the belt and does this and then gives Heyman the AA and STF some, I'll be yelling out of frustration. So you'll want to tune in that night. Because at the end of Night of Champions, I am going to be hype. Very hype. And if Lesnar wins, I'll go just as crazy. Because Brock is a man. He's a real man's man. How can you put the WWE and wrestling's my love, but it's scripted. It's not fake, it's scripted. UFC isn't scripted. I've seen Brock Lesnar beat Frank Mir or Mir's head in. I've seen him beat Randy Couture's head in. I've seen him fights. He was 5-3. People said, oh, he's not that bad. In UFC, he won 5 times. He only lost 3 times. You know what I mean? You can't win them all. I didn't win them all. But I always win the battle, like I always said. String Bean, you know I'm coming for you, buddy. But PG's got to go. The legends, the current superstars, even gay-ass Darren Young even said, this PG's got to go. At least Darren Young could really come out of the closet then. He could come out with a pink spandex dress and be like, I'm Darren Young. What's up? He could actually do the Damon Wayans thing and be like, what's up? Let me get our camera back a little. Here we go. What's up? I'm Darren Young. The primetime players. Darren Young. You could do real shit with the reality era. And that's what this is. Keep Triple H in charge because Vince, you're out of touch. If it was up to Vince, we'd still be man on a mission. Yo, yo, yo. That shit was gay. Or Doink the Clown. Gay. Vince, let Triple H, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, a.k.a. Paul Levesque. Yeah, Paul Levesque. That's his name. I always said Leskeeve. Let Paul Levesque, Triple H in charge. The PG era has to go. This is Joey G. Raw was great last night. I'm going to do a show. I'm probably going to take tomorrow night off, maybe not. But do a show tomorrow night. I'll take Thursday night off. But this PG era has got to go. Everybody get behind Joey G and get with the movement. The PG era has got to go. Cut it. Boycott it. Leave me comments. Write to every website. Write to the WWE. The PG era and all this John Cena shit needs to go. Gone. 10 years, 2 months, seen enough. I'm Joey G, the future of WWE, head of creative, and I'm out. Peace. And to all you PG dickheads, this is for you. Out. Later. Peace.